Hi everybody, I'm Mohammad Nawaz and I'm back today. And today I want to talk about the self isolation. Self isolation, which is triggered by the novel coronavirus, it has been learned that there is no any medicine, there is no any vaccination in order to control this virus and its effects. But there is only one medication, there is only one method through which the effects of this virus can be controlled, and that is a self isolation. We had learned a lot about the isolation before the arrival of this virus issue, but it was very common and it was taken to be very granted, and there was not considered much important to be self isolated. But it was suggested by the wise persons, by the seniors, by the friends, by the scholars. We have been listening one sentence that alone is better than the bad company. Bad company are those people, negative people who adversely affects you, who demotivate you, discourage you, disrespect you, and who lead you towards a negative environment, negative intentions, negative actions, which do not help you to grow, which may not help you to move forward and become barrier in your process, your struggle, your success. From those people, you should be you should isolate yourself and keep some distance so that you can control their effects. Same is the situation in case of the virus. You have to be on the distance from the people, even who are affected or not affected, because if you are affected from any person, you can not be a patient of that virus, but you can become a carrier of that virus, and you can spread it to further people. So today I'm here to talk about the uh, social perspective, social phenomena of the self-isolation, not in the terms of the virus, not in terms of the biological context. Being a social scientist, I want to talk about this, that how self-isolation leaves psychological and social effects on the mindsets of the people. How do they do feel now in self-isolation? In this self-isolation, where we have to keep distance from our friends, our family, and from the different social groups, we have not to integrate ourselves. We have to be limited, and most of time we have to live with ourselves, with our own mindset. So in this self isolation has uh, opened two chapters and given two opportunities to the individuals. One thing, to understand oneself, about personal life, about personal objectives, about personal uh, emotions. And second thing, to live with your own self when you don't have any friend, when you don't have any person to share with, where you can go and talk and discuss and have a cup of tea with him. In this situation, how do you manage yourself? How do you live with yourself? How much positive you are, how much negative you are, how much adventurous you are in your nature, how much boring you are within yourself. You come to know in this isolation. A creative person tries to create different activities in order to manage his self isolation and keeping busy him or herself in different small activities. But few people do not recognize and do not value that free time, and they take it very negatively, and they cannot be themselves in self-isolation. That how can we live with our own selves? It is too difficult. So in this self-isolation, this is actually a medication for the social phenomena for the human beings, not due to the virus only, but besides virus and after the virus. It is also mandatory for every person to maintain his personal space. This self-isolation has led individuals to the concept of personal zone, personal space. Most of times we don't care of these things. Our friends don't care of it. Our relatives don't care of it. That what is a personal space? What is a personal zone? What is a comfort zone? How can we come out of the personal zone, comfort zone? And how can we keep distance? Do not allow anybody to enter our personal zone. Personal zone is a circle, is a thing, or we can say that it's a environment. It's a free time for yourself, where you can think for yourself, you can give time to yourself. You want to be really relaxed, you want to be free, you don't want to listen to anybody, you don't want to talk to anybody, you don't want to do anything, or you want to do anything what you ever you want to do without any instruction, without any direction, without any dictation, following your choice. That's your personal space. You want to use mobile, you want to communicate with the different kind of the people for different purposes, for different entertainments. You want to use mobile laptop, you want to read any favorite book, you want to do anything whatever want to do, you want to do. That's your personal space. No one should interfere in that. But in our country, in our society, people do not care about this, that what is a personal space. If someone is sleeping, someone is walking, someone is sitting, everybody will be asking question that why are you sitting this like this, what are you doing, why you are using mobile, why you are using laptop, why are you reading this book, why you are talking to that person only, why you are going to meet that person repeatedly. These are the quite personal things. From this point of view, I gave you one example that I have posted one status on social media, and I received inbox remarks from my colleague, and he criticized that what kind of this argument is you have posted on social media. I say that there is nothing wrong in posting anything on social media. What I feel better, I I got positive idea about that one. I was feeling good and I posted it. If you don't like, you should not read it. You should keep distance. You can block me. You can follow your interest and your patron. But he interfered in my personal space to trying to influence me that I should not do that because he did not like that. This is not a good practice. What we like, what we don't like, we influence other people to do that one. We should influence ourselves, and we should create a space for other people, that what they are doing, what they are saying, what they are expressing, that should be acceptable and welcoming, either we like or don't like. So in this situation, one should follow the self-isolation. Self-isolation is a kind of the medication for the individuals, for the mindful people, to make proper plans and to think about the different relations, different family members, friends, and to set the future goals. What I have to do, how should I achieve these goals, and how should I proceed my life. Because after this coronavirus situation, I don't know when it will be controlled and how long it is going to affect the people and worldwide. But I'm damn sure that it will leave a totally changed situation in the world. It will give new phenomena, new perspective to the society, to the people, at individual level, at collective level, at country level, at global level. In economic pattern, in economic perspective, in social perspective, even in psychological perspective. There are different dimensions for this one. So this is a time to realize that self isolation is a better for the physical health, for the healthy health, for the goodness, and this also keeps you away from the negative people. Negative people who are affected, those we can say that virus affected positive people, and those people who are psychologically negative in their behaviors, negative in their routines, negative in their patterns. I have learned a lot in this duration, and I hope that this will be helpful for you as well. Taking this blessing in disguise, you should take opportunity to understand about yourself, your strength, your weakness. Try to improve yourself by reading. There is only one thing which can change you from inner side. That is only reading. Read anything, any stuff, any book according to your choice. Maybe academic, maybe literature, maybe novel, maybe anything. It will give you new ideas. And in self-isolated things, when you will get new positive ideas, it will shape your behavior. When your behavior will be positive, it will shape your personality. When your personality will be positive, it will leave positive effects in your surrounding, in your society, in your friends. And your friends will get positive effects. These effects will expand their circle, their effects. So my idea about this self isolation was this only, that this should not be taken as a medical treatment, but this is also a psychological treatment. This is also a social treatment for individuals. And I hope that you will enjoy my lecture listening to me. And if you appreciate my these conversations, my talks, you have to subscribe my channel, and it will be your help for me as well. Hope to see you in the next lecture with a new topic and with new energy. Till then, take care.